Oh, Tobard, you're going to regret not letting me stay half an hour longer.
Hear that, Mrs. Lind? She dances her tarantella. A roaring success, and very well deserved. Though possibly a trifle too realistic. More though, so than aesthetically necessarily, strictly speaking, but never mind that. Main thing is, she had a success. Roaring success. I was going to let her stay on the after that and spoil the impression. No thank you. I took my beautiful little Capriel Signatura, my capricious little Capricina. What's under my arm? A swift round of the ballroom. A curtsy to the company, and they say in novels. The beautiful apparition disappeared, and next it should always be dramatic, Miss Lind. But unfortunately, that's just what I can't get Nora to realize. I say, it's hot in here.
Throws his cloak on a chair and opens the door to his study.
Excuse me.
Would you like to get my stuff?
What's this? It's dark in here. Ah, yes, of course. Excuse me.
I've spoken to him.
Yes?
Nora, you must tell your husband everything.
Tony.
I knew it.
You have nothing to fear from Krogstad, but you must tell him.
I shan't tell him anything.
Then the letter will.
Thank you, Christine. Now, I know what I must do.
Return.
Shh!
Well, Mrs. Lind, finished admiring her?
Yes, now I must say good night.
Oh, already? Does this knitting belong to you?
Takes it. Thank you. Yes.
So you knit then?
Why, yes.
You know what? I ought to take up embroidery.
Oh, why?
It's much prettier. Watch me now. You embroidery in your left hand, like this. And you take the needle with your right hand. Go in and out, slow, easy movement, like this.
Yes, I'm sure.
But knitting now, that's an ugly business. I can't look at it. Look at my arms all hugged up. Great clumsy needles going up and down. I say that was really magnificent. That was really a magnificent champagne they served us.
Well, good night, Nora. And remember, don't be so stubborn. Remember?
Quite right, Mrs. Lind.
Good night, Mr. Homer.
Good night, good night. I hope you managed to get home all right. I'd gladly, but you haven't gotten far to go.
She goes, he closes the door behind her and returns.
Well, we've got rid of that at last. Dreadful bore that woman is.
Aren't you very tired, Tobard?
No, not the least.
Aren't you sleepy?
Not a bit. On the contrary, I feel extraordinarily exhilarated. But what about you? Yes, you look very sleepy and tired.
Yes, I am very tired. Soon I shall sleep.
You see, how right I was not to let you stay longer.
Oh, you're always right, whatever you do.
Kisses her on the forehead.
Now my little songbird is talking just like a real big human being. I say, did you notice how cheerful Frank was this evening?
Oh, was he? I didn't have a chance to speak with him.
I hardly did, but I haven't seen him in such a jolly mood for ages.
Looks at her for a moment, then comes closer.
I say, it's nice to get back to one's home again, to be alone with you. Upon my word, you're distractingly a beautiful young woman.
Don't look at me like that, Tobard.
What, not to look at my most treasured possession? At all of this wonderful beauty, that's mine alone, all mine?
Goes round to the other side of the table.
You mustn't talk to me like that tonight.
You still Tantarella your blood, I see. And that makes you even more desirable. Listen now. All the other guests are beginning to go. Nora, soon the house will be absolutely quiet.
Yes, I hope so.
Yes, my beloved Nora. Of course you do. You know. When I am out with you among other people, like we were tonight, do you know why I say so little to you? Why I keep so aloft from you? and just throw you an occasional glance? Do you know why I do that? It's because I pretend to myself that you're my secret mistress, my Kladsky time little sweetheart, and that nobody knows there's anything at all between us.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I know you never think of anything, anyone but me.
And then, when we are about to go, I wrap you in a shawl round your lovely young shoulders, over this wonderful curve of your neck. Then I pretend to myself you are my young bride, that we've just come out of the wedding, and I'm talking to you to my house for the first time. That's for the first time. I'm alone with you, quite alone with you, as you stand there, young and trembling and beautiful. All evening I've had no eyes for anyone but you. When I saw you dance that tarantella, like a huntress, a temptress, my blood grew hot. I cannot stand it any longer. That is why I seized you and dragged you down here with me.
Leave me, Torvald. Get away from me. I don't want any of this.
What was that?
Who is it?
It's me. May I come in?
Oh, what does he want now?
Wait a moment. Well, nice of you to not to go by without looking in.
I thought I heard your voice, so I thought I had to say goodbye. Ah yes, these dear rooms. How well I know them. What a happy, peaceful home you two have here.
You seem to be having a pretty good time yourself upstairs.
Indeed I did. Why not? Why shouldn't one make the most of this world as much as one can and for as long as one can? The wine was excellent.
Especially the champagne.
You noticed that too. It's almost incredible how much I managed to get down.
Oh, I drank a lot of champagne on this evening.
Oh?
Yes, it always makes him merry afterwards.
Well, why shouldn't a man have a merry evening after a well-spent day?
Well spent. Oh, I don't know about that. I can claim that.
I can though, my dear fellow.
Yes, of course, Dr. Rank. You've always been carrying out scientific experiment today, haven't you?
Exactly.
Scientific experiment? Those are big words for my little Nora to use.
And I may congratulate you on the finding.
You may indeed.
It was good then?
The best possible findings, both for the doctor and the patient. Certainty.
Certainty?
Absolute certainty. So aren't I entitled to have a merry evening after that?
Yes, Dr. Rank, you are quite right to.
I agree. Provided you don't have the regret it tomorrow.
Well, you never get anything in this life without paying for it.
Dr. Rank, you like masquerades, don't you?
Yes, if the disguises are sufficiently amusing.
Tell me, what shall we two wear at the next masquerade?
You little gabble-up. You think you are already thinking about the next one already?
We too? Yes, I'll tell you. You must go to the Spirit of Happiness.
You try to think of a costume that'll convey you?
Your wife need only appear as her normal, everyday self.
Quite right. Well said. But what are you going to be? Have you decided that?
Yes, my dear friend, I have decided that.
Well,
At the next masquerade, I shall be invisible.
ah, yes, of course.
There's a big black hat. Haven't you heard of the invisible hat? Once it's over your head, no one can see you anymore.
Ah, yes, of course.
Thank you. But I'm forgetting what I came for. Helmer, give me a cigar. One of your black Habanas.
With great pleasure.
Thank you.
Let me give you a light.
Thank you. And now goodbye.
Goodbye, my dear Chuck. Goodbye.
Sleep well, Dr. Rank.
Thank you for that kind of wish.
Wish me the same.
You? Very well, since you asked. Sleep well, and thank you for the light. He's been drinking too much.
Perhaps. Torvald, what do you want out there?
Wait, Kevin, we don't do this. Wait, this can't be on bloopers, dude. I don't roll this way. Stop! I'll see ya!
Which toughest league bracelets do you?
Wait, hold up. Say well, bitch. Him as, yeah.
Action.
When?
I've spoken to him.
I'm sorry. Hold up.
Oh, already. Does this knitting belong to you?
Takes it. Thank you. Yes, I nearly forgot. It's mine. Treat her on the forehead.
Now, my little songbird, talking about a real big human being. Talking about a real big